We are going to go through our Sunday game team of the year. Always a hot topic, both in studio and for you at home. So, Enda, you're going to kick us off with our goalkeeper of the year. Who have you gone for?
Yeah, Shane Ryan gets the nod in a year that I suppose goalkeepers took up so much chat at the start of the National League with the change of rules. People were thinking they were going to be done away with in terms of losing all their ability to do short kickouts, and then they were being the extra man up, and then that got taken away from them. But goalies like himself have shown their value. His ability to kick off left and right foot, being able to find those pockets. Donegal could not get that shut down today, and it was a massive reason why Kerry went on to win. Yeah, big performance by Kerry's number one. Our full back line then, Mark, who have you picked?
Yeah, we've went for Sean Rafferty of Meath. We felt a lot of everything Meath did well this year he was involved in, especially the Galway match. I think he took out Shane Walsh, and then by the time he was off the field, Galway came back in and he had to come back on. Jason Foley at full-back, and finally Brendan McCall. I know they're three out-and-out full-backs, but I think every one of them merited a spot. Like Brendan each one of them have marked probably the best forwards in the game. Sean Rafferty keeping Clifford, Brendan McCall keeping Shane McGuigan, Derek Canavan scoreless, and Jason Foley did a serious job even today on Michael Murphy, from play. So all well granted, I think. Yeah.
What about our half-back line then, Tomas? Because Mark is right, sometimes you do have to move people in and around position. Half-back line, who have you gone for?
Yeah, we went for Brian Beagley in the half-back. He did his best season yet last year, and he's actually out-trumped it this year. He was phenomenal all year long for Kerry. The new rules suit him down to the ground. He was attacking it at all levels. Gavin White, just from kick-outs, breaking ball and powering forward, he had a whale of a year as well, so he's our centre-back. And then we kind of debated here. We went for Kieran McGeary. He had a huge year for Tyrone, obviously. Kieran Moore would probably be a player where you'd look at will probably be in with a shout there. It was one position in the back line that we did struggle with, but I do think the two Kerry lads would be nailed on.
I was going to ask you, is that the one? Is it Moore? Is that the one that stands out for you that's missing there? If there was somebody to feel hard done by?
I think Finbar Rorty as well.
Yeah, and cornerback, he had a brilliant year. Like for a 19-year-old to come in, the experience he showed right throughout the year, he slotted into that Donegal team and he's massively influential.
I think he's a shoe-in for Young Player of the Year.
Without a doubt.
He's been brilliant the whole way up and off to the championship, and he just got better and better. And he's an exciting player for us going forward in a Donegal shirt.
If that one was kind of trickier to align those six, it seemed to me, Kieran, that maybe the two midfielders picked themselves for all of you today.
Yeah, it was fairly clear cut. Obviously, Joe O'Connor has been massive for Kerry this year. Box to box, his tackling, his timing of his tackling, his leadership, his fielding, and then getting a couple of crucial goals right throughout the year. He's been fantastic. And then Michael Langan, I think 125 he scored throughout the championship. Had a brilliant year for Donegal. Makes the game look easy. Glides at pace and can clip scores from any angle. So, it was I suppose this year, returning the midfielder came back into it a bit with, obviously the new rules. There was other players. Oran Murdoch from Down had a brilliant year. Conor Glass was brilliant for Derry. Brian Menton for me. There was a number of guys that had strong performances for the counties this year.
Okay, so that one easy enough to pick. What about our half forward line, Paul? Not the easiest of decisions all the time, but you were fairly sure when you were going through them. So who have you got picked?
Yeah, first up, Sean O'Shea. He's been phenomenal for Kerry all year. 6 points today, 12 against Armagh, but he's the leader for them. The work rate today was immense, so he offers so much more than scoring. Second up, Paddy Clifford, exhibition of football today, proper clinic. And you know what, when he's not on the field for Kerry, as we said earlier on, they haven't been as good, and he's the heartbeat of that attack and making assists and everything positive that he brings. And lastly, then Shane Connolly, Armagh, obviously disappointed with their performance this year, but this guy was absolutely insane. He got every game, he was brilliant. 7 points in the Ulster final against Donegal, and I think he's even a really good performance against Kerry as well. So while it was bitterly disappointing for Armagh, he can be very proud of the performance that he put in.
Okay, and Cora, you can round us off then with our full forward line.
Yeah, I think probably one of the easiest lines to pick. Obviously, we've spoken a huge amount about David Clifford, but he was immense. 862 in championship, the highest scorer from 2-pointers, 14 2-pointers in the championship. He's just, as I said, the greatest of all time. And then Michael Murphy, as Mark said, came back after a 2-year sabbatical. He was Donegal's leader right throughout. Maybe a little bit of a quieter performance today, maybe in the semi-final, but he was their top scorer. And this guy, Conor O'Donnell, I thought he was immense. You know, man of the match in the quarter-final against Monaghan, could have been man of the match in the semi-final. And again today, he was one of their top performers, 4 points, 324 in championship. I thought he was excellent. So yeah, an easy enough line to pick. You know, if you're to look through others, Jordan Morris from Meath was probably one. Maybe Rob Finnerty, who was second top scorer in the championship, is another.
I know you felt Shane O'Donnell should have been in the team as well, Mark.
Yeah, I did. I thought he was excellent for Donegal all year. Even today, you know, chipped in with 2 points when the chips were down. But yeah, they're hard teams to pick, and there's always debate over them. So you know, we're happy there with our 4 men on it anyway, you know, and they're all well deserved.
Yeah, so 4 for Donegal, 8 for Kerry, 1 for Tyrone, 1 for Armagh, and 1 for Meath. And